Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here with another video, but today's video is a very detailed eyebrow tutorial. I'll be showing you every product that I use in this tutorial. Also, with the products that I'll be using, if you don't catch them during the video, I will always put them down in the description box below. Just don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell to know every time I post a video. Okay, so when doing my brows, I usually just take the spoolie brush and I brush my brow. I brush my brow up and over in the direction of a natural brow. I would take my Anastasia product and I would take my angled brush and when I do this, I kind of sort of know where I'll conceal and how to conceal for my brows, so I never try to focus on how clean I try to get the product on there. But I don't try to be as messy, so alright, we have the bottom outlined. So if you notice, I have extra hairs all down here. I did not get my eyebrows done, so I do have to get them done. But I am trying to let my brows grow out a little more, so I am really not pressed to get them done. But I know my brows, just like others will know their brows. So I kind of sort of know where to conceal. I would outline the top, but I'm very picky with my brows. Yes, brows are sisters, so they're not meant to look identical, but I like to make my brows look as identical as possible. So now that we have everything outlined, it is a bit messy, but like I said, I don't focus on that. I would fill my brows in, and when I fill them in, I start from the back. And when I fill my brows in, I like to stop at a certain point. So about right there, because I do not like to do the beginning before I conceal my brows. Or I like to fill in this area after I conceal my brows. Not really sure why, it's just always worked best for me. So I just take the spoolie brush again and I brush everything through. And then I take my concealer. I squirt just about this much out and I put it on the back of my hand. A little product does go a long way, so try not to use a lot. So I'll then take my other angled brush, get the product on there, and I just put it on right under the brow because I like to pick up my product from here instead of having to go back to my hand. So I put the product under my brow and then I start to outline. When I do this, the extra product after I finish concealing my brows, I usually like to blend that into my eyelid as primer for the eyeshadow. So after I finish that, I like to brush my hairs upwards so I can make sure I got the arch that I prefer on the bottom line. And if you notice, my brows are, this one is a tad bit thicker than the other one. I don't find that a big problem, but I will try to fix that because I'm not a fan of thick brows. They don't fit on my face, so I'm not really a big fan of those. After I finish just applying it, I take my concealer brush and I like to blend all of the concealer in. Once I am done doing that part, the bottom part, I like to brush all my hairs downward. That way I can have a clean slate for the top side. So the product that I already have on my brush, I like to dab a little bit off, but I usually clear the halo or the concealer away with my foundation. So and when I do this, I start from the tail of the eyebrow and I like to fix the tail up first. I kind of just work, with my eyebrows, I work better from tail up. Okay, so once I fixed up that little area, I like to blend out that concealer. And then I will go shout out to the people that can do this part of their eyebrow or the top part of their eyebrow that can conceal it with no problems, because that is the hardest thing for me to do. That is the hardest thing. If my eyebrow isn't that bad at the top, I don't really like to, I just conceal the areas that I think are bad at the top, and then I just drag the concealer through the front of the eyebrow, only because I turn red super fast and I don't like to have the redness showing when I do my brows. Anyways, so I take the spoolie after I finish getting everything the outline how I want it. I take the spoolie, so this line that's very obvious, I just take it and I brush it up so I can conceal. Or I brush it up so it can blend it out. I can blend it out with the brow. And after I do that, I just take my brush again. And this time, instead of doing how I normally do, I would brush up like I'm drawing fake eyebrow hairs. I try to get it as natural as possible. And then I will take more concealer. And I will fix it all up. So after I get that done, I will take the Anastasia clear gel. And I like to put it in the middle of my brow. And then I brush whatever product I put from there on throughout my brow. With the beginning hairs, I just brushed them up and over slightly. And then the rest of the hairs, I brushed them up and over like the normal direction of hairs. And that is how I get my almost perfect brows.